All right, good afternoon. This is Romy with RC Auto Detailing Carpet Cleaning. I'm here with Javier, and it is his first day, so we are training today. So we're going to go off of our check sheet, which we already started. So the starting of the check sheet is we went through, took out the trash, collected personal items. Now we've got to wipe down and get the dust out. And with that, we've got our air compressor charging on the Chevy 1500. So we're going to use Blue Sapphire, just in a spray bottle, and a Tornador air gun. So it just whips around. I think you see that. It's got a whip on the inside, just blows the dust and dirt away. And we start by just getting rid of the dust. So doors wide open. We're gonna blow the loose dust out of the car. All right, so as we do that, now we're to the section where we're gonna sapphire the vinyl vents, wiping down the door jambs. So to start with, we're gonna grab a rag, and we're going to do what's called charging the rag. So we're going to fold it in quarters. That way, when we get one dirty, we can flip to another one, and we're just not smearing the dirt around. So flip it in quarters. First side, we're going to take it, and I call it charging it. So we're going to take it, spray it with the sapphire till it's good and wet, because I don't want to get this on the glass. And the first thing we're going to do, we work from top to bottom. So whoop, we're going to start up top, and it's going to be cleaning the rearview mirror. This is what most detailers miss. And when I'm looking over your guys' work, first thing I'm going to look at is this right here. Because I see if we didn't do the back of the rearview mirror. Same thing with the visor if it's vinyl.
So I would just clean like this part right here?
Yep. And then the handle that's right next to you on your side. So as Javier's doing that, I'm going to charge my rag a little bit more because I do not want to spray this onto the dashboard. If you spray it onto the dashboard, it's going to hit the glass. And then you just made more work for yourself. So we're going to reach up and try not to scare our admin Lindsay over there who's eating lunch, because generally you lean forward and you hit the horn and then you scare everybody in the shop. So it's full charged on one side. I'm going to go up. So as we do this, so when you're in the driver's seat, which is where we start, you're going to clean everything from the farthest part of the center console, so the middle, over from the middle up to where that seat lines up. You're going to clean everything there towards the door.
Okay.
And then you're going to...
My opposite side, I would do this part.
You would do this part. So we're going to do this twice, because that's the console area is usually the dirtiest. Okay. So it gets cleaned twice. Once when you start, and then once when you finish in your seat. Okay. So normally you always start the same pattern. So I'm going to start in the driver's seat. Remember, top to bottom, working everything in front of me. I'll do the driver's get out, do the bottom, the floor, the side of the console, and then the driver's door, the rear driver's side door. I would hop in the back seat, do the back, the trunk would be next, then I'd jump over to the door on the passenger side, the back passenger area, that driver's or passenger's front door, and then you end up in the passenger seat, again redoing from the console all the way over, because this part is usually the dirtiest. Because that's where you drive, that's where you sit.
You do a whole circle, basically.
Yeah, you're going to come around and do a circle. So, make sure you're good and charged. We're going to go, right? So, I'm going to go to here, which is over. See this crack that's in the dash? I'm going to spray a little bit of that in there and let it set. I'm covering with the rag up so that we're not spraying it on the glass. But I wanted to get it in that crack so we can use the air gun to blow that dirt out. And same thing if we wanted to get in here. Right, so you see it covering it, so you're not hitting the window, but it also gets that out of there. So we're still gonna make sure we're good and charged, right? And then finish wiping your part of the dash. And you do want to rub this in. This Blue Sapphire, which is a tech product, it works really well, but it needs to be rubbed in. It's a concentrated product, so we can see that he's getting into the front dashboard edge. Once we get it good, rubbed in, and we've sprayed the cracks. See if I can get you the... once you put the dressing on, it gets a little slick. I'll move you down here for a minute, because I need that side. So we're going to get the edge crack. And that way we've got product dripping down. So the same thing we're going to do when we're coming back through. While that's waiting there, I'm going to hit these vents, and I'm just going to spray directly into the vents. Electronics lightly. And then back into the vents, you just want to let her go. And we're